Hello, everybody. This is 2K with some more Date Everything. Um, I, I just love this game. I do plan to play more House Flipper again soon. It's just right now I've just been absolutely adoring. I just want to see everything this game has to offer. It's taken me a lot longer than I thought, which is not a bad thing. I'm enjoying it a lot. Oops. I do want to see everyone, which I know I've... Alright, Stella. I need to find Stepford. I have 2 more people. Stepford. Try one quest. Let's try... I want to talk to her. I believe DeWalt was a girl. Man, why is my mouse being off? Is it being... Okay. I feel like it was like being weird, which would suck because this mouse is like brand new. Alright. Oh, it's so nice out there. This trees are giving me a Doctor... No. Not Doctor Who. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who. Shoot. Oh gosh. Horton here's a Who person. Dr. Seuss? Oh gosh. It's been forever since I watched those shows. Anyways, I think this is Stepford. I'm going to make a guess.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you.
Oh, Viking.
He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure.
I just say he gave me Viking feelings the last time I saw him.
He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
I just realized it would be all like right there. Oh, Kristoff. How does that go with treadmill? Kristoff. You okay? Wow, you're big. Hey there. That was some scream.
What is Oakheim? I am not an oak. And what do trees have to do with hay?
Oh no, it means are you alright? Okay, it means alright.
Ah, I see. You must be foreign. You speak strangely, but I'm willing not to kill you, yet. We seem to be communicating.
Well, this is my house, so technically you're the foreign one.
Of course! Would you not try to kill a stranger who woke you from a dream of battle with large-breasted opponents?
Large-breasted opponents? Did you just say that? Murder wouldn't be my first instinct. Would you put it that way? I just might. Was the large-breasted part necessary?
For that particular dream, yes. Perhaps you'd like me to elaborate?
I'm not really into... sure, I'm curious to what you'll say.
I shall indeed. As soon as you prove yourself worthy.
I don't care that much, dude.
By fighting me, of course. We do battle, we get bloody and sweaty, we have a good laugh, and then we tell stories until it's time to drink.
Oh, okay, this is my perfect day, let's go.
I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet, and glory shall be mine.
Do we have to actually bring a... I'm so confused about the pirate dude. I don't know if I have to actually, like, figure out a venture for him. Okay, so who the hell is Stepford? What? It had to go with a pun somewhere. I didn't really get the Kristoff pun, though. Is that Kristoff, the yoga man? No. I might just have to start talking to everyone. Well, I wanted to talk to Walford. Oh wait, wasn't the wall? Oh no, that was the floor, I think. When we met the floor, wall, and I forget what the third person was when we were talking to Larlick. Right, I think the floor was the lady. I don't remember.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid. Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall.
I like the peeling from his outfit. So Wallace. Hello. What? Wow. What the little foot?
Wall. Wall, wall, wall.
Are you just repeating what I'm saying, but with wall?
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
What?
Wall!
What? I didn't do anything to deserve your love.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Okay, I guess. I appreciate you all. I guess you've probably seen all my dirty secrets. I wonder if I just said the right things, or I don't know. Wait, how did I?
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Hey, you're great.
Wait, how far did I get with? Right, we're friends. Alright. That was quick, but okay. Alright, so Stella, Kristoff, 27, Dilla. Oh, okay. Alright, Dolly. Alright, I saw some TikToks with Henry Hoover, and apparently a lot of people end up, like, having a hatred ending with him, and apparently you have to, like, make him get rid of all of his stuff. I don't know if that's correct, but maybe, because for me, I don't want to force someone to just give up all their items. I thought doing it slow and steady would, like, help, but apparently that just, it just didn't straight up work, I guess. I don't know. It made me kind of sad that I just didn't have a chance.
Blame on.
What was I doing? I was going to talk to... Shoot, what was I going to talk to? Right, there's Stella. I'm pretty sure she's in a pyramid scheme.
Oh, dearie, you're back. I'm so glad you came.
I like your voice. I was just passing through. You didn't think I would be? I told you I'd be back.
Well, you know, folks can be fickle. It's no one's fault. But it's nice when anyone takes the time.
Sorry, I just want to check something real quick. Okay.
Well, as you can see, business is hardly booming. Of course, it'd be ridiculous to expect success so quickly, wouldn't it?
It takes lots of time.
Success is a long man's game. Or a long game? Or was it a man's game? I'll have to check the booklet, but I doubt either of those things are likely to hurt your chances. Oh, maybe I should get some high heels. People always like long people, tall people. I never was all that tall. Not really a thing you can change, not without money at least.
There's not anything wrong with being out of short tall.
Maybe I should get some heels. Maybe that's what I need.
Hello, height never human. I don't think heels are the problem. Stilettos.
I think you're right. Unfortunately. Oh,
Stella sighs, her shoulders slumping.
do you think I'm making a mistake, dearie?
Do you? I think you're being taken advantage of. I don't really know what you're doing in the first place. I think you're just trying to make the most of something.
Something like that. Make a sale, run a business, stand on my own 2 feet, find financial freedom. Those are the booklet buzzwords. So, something along those lines, I guess. And on that note, I've been working on my pitch. Only if you've got a minute, of course.
I love to hear it.
Marvelous.
Did one of those say rather choke? That's so mean.
So, I think it goes something like, I'll enter from stage right, okay? So, just wait here.
Stella walks off just out of sight. You can hear her giving herself a little pep talk.
Okay, Stella, time to step up. Ready? Huzzah! Okay, I'm coming in 3, 2, 1, and action! Oh my, this is tricky, isn't it? Jeremy is very good at this.
Jeremy. I'm guessing that's to share.
Makes it look much easier.
Is everything okay? I've got...
Stupendous! Just doing my breathing exercises. Uno momento. That's a theater thing, isn't it? Do people say that in theater? Uno momento?
I don't know.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, get it together, Stella. 3, 2, 1, action!
Stella walks back into view, slow and steady, and acting as though she doesn't see you at all.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello, dearie.
That might me just going about my day. Do da dee da do dee. Yeah, but we were just talking. Oh, roleplay, Kinkiga.
You know, you really have great,
Stella simply walks off without another word. You can hear her muttering practice lines under her breath, but you can't quite make out what she's saying. She returns with that same put-on casual air, as though she hadn't just beat a hasty retreat mid-conversation.
great skin.
Thank you.
No, thank you for blessing my eyes. Yes, such a wonderful glow. But you know what could make that great skin even greater?
A bath? Roxa? Why don't you tell me, mysterious saleswoman?
Oh, good job, good improvisation. Why, it's Airway's latest discovery. Activated air. Open your lungs, let them breathe. Our activated air is caught fresh from the peaks of the Appalachians, so you know it's at least somewhat American.
Stella holds up a small pressurized can, posing with it like a model in an infomercial.
Wouldn't that be really bad to put in your lungs?
Just one puff can leave your skin feeling cooler, your lungs feeling lighter, and your mind feeling calmer. This all-in-one super bottle comes at the forefront of Airway's latest campaign, and you, too, can be a part of our rapid expansion. Free your lungs, but also your life. Our Salesforce lieutenants have the opportunity to fight their way to financial freedom, and we're with you all the way. Rise the ranks and earn your place at Airway's luxurious premier retreats. Major corporal brigadier captains can earn cars, holidays, and even 2 to 3 bedroom condos. If you've ever wanted to stand on your own 2 feet, we're here to help you rise to the occasion. Speak to your local representative. What is the next? Oh, Stella, today. Activated air by Airway. Just breathe. And scene.
Stella takes the smallest of bows.
Oh, you're in deep. Ooh.
Was it that bad?
How do you think it went? It's pretty rough. No, it was wonderful.
Oh, thank goodness. I spent all night on that one.
I mean, she did a good job, but I'm pretty sure she's being scammed. All night? It shows. I think you're doing great.
Well, thank you, dearie. Still got some way to go, but I'm glad it's working. Even just a little. You know, dear, I have been meaning to ask, is there any chance you'd be interested in signing up? They call it enlisting, technically, and there's real money to be made, you know. We can get you in on the ground level if we move up quick, and I've just got to recruit 4 more lieutenants before I get bumped up to lieutenant rank 2. You've been so kind. I wouldn't want to leave you behind.
Stella, you know this is a scam, right? It's still a scam, Stella. I can't take part and you shouldn't get there. You'd be stupid too. I mean, it is a scam.
I know it's hard work, but what isn't? I'm not exactly drowning in opportunity.
Fine, I'll sign up, but is this really what you want to be doing? Is this really the best you can find?
It's the best I've got.
We can do better. You really love to will in your misery, but what do you want? That's a pretty sad outlook, don't you think?
This. I want this.
Well, I can't be part of it. I have a feeling she's gonna hate me if I do this. I don't really want to sign up for a scam, but I mean, it's also just a game. Maybe I can help her get out of it if I was a part of it, maybe?
Oh, why, I could kiss you, dearie. Oh, what a joy.
Stella promptly exits. You can hear her breathing heavily somewhere out of sight.
Oh.
She returns a few minutes later, rosy-cheeked and smiling.
Sorry, I just need to catch my breath. We're going to move mountains, you and I. I, Stella, hereby pronounce you Lieutenant of the Airway Army.
Mom, I got a little hat.
Your first mission, find us 3 more recruits. Any 3 will do, but we'll need 3 more of us before we can start receiving discounts on merchandise for resale.
She pulls a small slip of paper from somewhere and squints at it.
I received a list from my higher-up that says some promising aspirants are I, Ronaldini, Penelope, and Winifred. Oh, and you need this.
She hands you a pamphlet.
Don't worry, I've memorized it. Mostly.
Alright, Captain. Recite page 24. So I just need to convince 3 others to sign up.
And pay the very small sign-up fee. But any 3 will do. I'll leave it up to you to choose. You're my right hand, after all. Now, up and away! Let's sell some air!
I don't know if I'm gonna do that this playthrough. I guess I have to if I want to be friends with her, I guess.
Halsoni! Halsoni!
I'm gonna try this.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, And the next, you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself.
Like that his hair is like gloves.
As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine.
Hey, I work out.
Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Totally not. Forgot, don't even know you. Well, what happened was, don't judge me.
Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't we just start over?
The lights dim,
Oh.
and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcack! Oh, hell yeah!
Dunk subtle cock, really?
Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Cheer for him. Just your name would have been fine. Smile politely.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Aw, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are you pals? Dunk better. Dunk Berry just fine. I'm not here to be your groupie. What about more than pals? Ooh.
More than pals.
He cocks his head to the side, thinking. You can almost see the gears turning.
So, like, best friends?
I was thinking lovers. Best friends who have sex, sir. Got your dents.
Aw, man, well, my best friend I also have sex with could call me Dunk, too. Shit, you could call me just about anything if you say it hot. Anyway, it's great to see you here, finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
I just got busy. Sports have never been joyful. None of your business.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, let's get it, baby! And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
I don't have an inner athlete. You're so right. I feel like this is all moving so fast.
Hell yeah, love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with doing the proper warm-outs.
So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Oh, did I get a notification? Oh. Dude.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you chuck up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
think I'm gonna go talk to Dolly, I believe her name was.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
Your little bunny is so cute. Hi, Dolly. Thanks. I've been working on my style. Oh, geez, Dolly. I don't know about that.
I can tell.
What have you been up to under here? What do you do when you're not flailing around the house?
Me? I love to seek out new places to coalesce. Under beds, couches, sometimes in between the walls. I'm always looking for a nice place to settle down undisturbed. It helps me with my research.
Research?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research. Night morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts, the basics.
That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Okay, is that a hobby for you? Sound like you're a real academic.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT, the Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago.
Wow.
Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
11, 14 years. Wow, that's really impressive. That's why I would have neuromedicines.
Well, thank you, Sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
I just didn't expect you to be so educated. I'm glad to hear you are so successful.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell you. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
Yeah, that is true. You mean you're a model? How much do you get paid exactly?
Really? That's where you're taking this.
What? I was just curious.
I'm teasing you, honey. You're awful cute when you're flustered.
So you've gone through media and academia. What's next? I was so right to the wrong thing.
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
I'm looking for that too, I guess. I was so attracted to you right now.
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with, and what few others I can let in.
Let in? Oh yeah, now we're talking. Take me?
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it. Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
What are we going to do? How should I dress? Do I need to plan something?
Maybe something that can handle getting dirty. You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
Okay. I'll be there.
See you around.
Okay. So I just gotta take my time with her. This is completely fair. I like the fact you can pet the little dust bunny though. Alright. Look to her. So I forgot that you can actually talk to Reggie at any point. But I don't know how I feel about Reggie. Because then he kind of talks about the other, well, quote unquote, objects as just objects and not like, I know it's a game, but like, they are actual people in game, so I don't really want to like, be mean. Okay, there's so many people. I don't know what to do about him. Let's try talking to this dude again.
Freddy!
Stefan, buddy!
Oh, hey, don't buddy me. What is it that we talked about last week?
I can't remember.
A smart fridge. But yet, you can't remember one simple thing. Tell me, why did you order a slot pocket from me?
Oh, because they heat better in the oven.
Those are foods for Luke, not me.
What's the big deal? Freddy, you don't have to take this.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? See, this is why Okay. Cool down, Stefan. They don't know any better. I need both of you to listen very, very closely. I can heat a slot pocket to perfection, but I was not given both convection and conduction for it to be wasted on frozen pastry filled with subpar meat products. If you want something like that done, you can talk to Luke, not me.
Both convection and conduction? That's fancy. Leave you to your fancy foods, got it.
So you do know a thing or two.
I won't ask you to do that again.
Thank you.
But did you do it this time?
Of course I did. Here, do not tell anyone.
Thanks, Deuterino.
Leave!
He's a rough one. Alright, let's talk to Phoenicia. I feel like I'm pronouncing their names wrong.
Almost bedtime. Let's get a little more screen time in. Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot.
Tell me about it.
Okay, you keep on that fantastic red shirt. I'm gonna get my scroll on.
Phoenicia is scrolling through Placebook, frowning at something.
Woo, Bobby, honey, this is not the vibe, babe.
Someone wearing skinny jeans again? Let me guess, an off-trend dance video.
Ooh, someone's been paying attention. Oh, I'm so proud. No, nothing that criminal. More just sad and a little concerning. They do this weekly destination bucket list where they talk about the top places to travel.
That doesn't sound so bad. Nothing wrong with the hobby, right?
Sure. And some of their lists aren't half bad. But on this week's top 5 places to travel this summer, their #1 answer was anywhere but here.
Yikes.
I mean, if that isn't a cry for attention, I don't know what is. Even Hoove hasn't commented on it yet, and he's always the first one to like their travel updates.
Who hates me?
Which I always felt was kind of weird, because Hoove never talks about traveling. He's really more of a love where you're at homebody kind of vacuum. He loves that little closet in the laundry room. Maybe I should just mute Bobby for a week or 2 until they get whatever's going on out of their system. You gotta curate your feed. You know how it is. You wanna hear more?
I wonder how long she'll go for.
Once again, Phoenicia is eyeballs deep in her Placebook feed.
Oh, wow. 3 posts in a row about the benefits of box breathing? Is Doug like, okay? Someone should really go check on him.
What's box breathing? I don't know what that means. I don't know Doug, but
Seriously? You don't know what box breathing is? Never mind. That makes sense, actually. You walk like someone who orders a side of stress with every meal. Extra crispy, honey.
Hey, don't say that. Again, I don't know what that means. I don't do it on purpose.
Anyway, box breathing is just a breathing technique. You use it when you're feeling overwhelmed or just in general to help calm your nervous system. I have a whole playlist on FluTube. All you need to do is find a nice quiet place with no distractions.
Like a dark room?
Only if you want to fall asleep. No, it just needs to be somewhere you're comfortable, but not overstimulating with a bunch of clutter. Like a blank wall or something. Just stare at it for a long time, and you'll start to have thoughts you never thought possible. Just clear your mind and get in touch with your body, you know. Very therapeutic.
If you say so, that does sound nice.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. And for real, while you're at it, check on Doug. Maybe he can meditate with you. Guy's a damn mess. You want to hear more?
Phoenicia squints at her Placebook feed, scrolling back and forth.
What the? Okay. Either we somehow went back in time to when my place was still a thing, or I scrolled so far I finally broke the Placebook feed.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. I forgot. You're basically a hermit who somehow missed every major social development in the last 3 decades.
You may hit me so hard.
My place is what everyone used before Placebook. Same concept, but you could actually use code to customize your own profile.
I believe, wait, MySpace. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like MySpace, I think. I never actually used it. I think it was kind of dead by the time I got old enough for like internet, like on my own stuff.
Which meant you ran into a lot of profiles like this.
Ooh.
Is it that bad?
It looks like the Placebook UI just exploded all over the page. There must be a serious glitch in there somewhere.
Can you tell whose profile it is? What does it say?
Imagine if someone put their entire profile through a Zalgo text generator. And before you ask, it basically just adds a bunch of nonsense Unicode symbols to the page to make it practically illegible.
Why would someone do that? If it's illegal, what's the point?
Exactly! It's annoying and pointless. Which is why everyone stopped doing it. I'm just gonna report it. There. Now it's someone else's problem. Well, that's my good deed for the day. You're welcome, users of Placebook. You wanna hear more?
For now, no.
All right. I'll keep saving the good stuff for next time.
Okay. Time for bed.
Hey, you're great.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to, what's his name?
What would you like to do?
Mickey. I'll pull out an armor.
I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence. With this, all of your spec stats have increased by... If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair of epic gauntlets of stardom. I just like to be there for the process. What would you like to do?
I think I can pull 5 of them a day.
I'll take those. Fool me! 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of stardom.
Pretty good.
Damn straight it is. Now these are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots. Your specs points have all increased by 1.
Oh, all of them did? Oh, shit, I guess I've been doing this from the start.
Feel the energy! Feel the time you would normally spend talking with dateable objects melt away. See you for the next one, Pulling Pal! What would you like to do?
Let's do one more.
I'll take those. Fool me! 1, 2, 3. You got the with this, all of your spec stats. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them. Good luck, Pulling Pal! What would you like to do?
3. Then I do 2 more.
I'll take those. Fool me! 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
You got the legendary
Oh.
cuirass of unwavering magnetism!
Hell yeah.
Congratulations! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 10.
By 10? Holy shit.
I always get a little emotional when this happens. You know how to pull me just right. What would you like to do?
Hell yeah, that's a good. Let's just talk now.
I always love saying hello. Hello! I love saying that.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was a good, good pull. Okay. I think I'm doing pretty good with, like, keeping up with everything. I like the shadow.
Welcome to the dark side, my penumbra.
It's kind of fun just to walk around and like see the possibilities of everyone. Protected Dolly. I did like her. She's really nice. But I want to try. Said Doug. Is he the boxes?
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by.
Oh, I love his rope.
Even though she's decked out in
Sure
cardboard
up.
and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
She looks awesome. I love the design. Kind of gives me Indiana Jones kind of feel.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Totally. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Well said. Excellent point. Introductions, trite as they may be at times, are a great place to start.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to...
Oh, God damn it. I like your voice. And this overall design. I guess I shouldn't have just assumed Doug was a box. He was just talking about box breathing, and I just kind of assumed. You're staying in my house. You're saying my house is special? You look kind of like you're about to go on a safari.
Ha! Indeed I am. I am about to embark on a great quest. That's what I do after all. I quest. I am an adventurer. I am a great explorer. I'm also an avid reader. I enjoy bubble baths and secluded mountain hot springs, trips to the beach, studying turtle migration. Anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history. Wink.
Do you just wink while you're winking? Yeah, fun, I got my own.
I did. I find it useful sometimes to tell people what I'm doing as I'm doing it. That way I can be more sure that they're getting a complete picture of my personality.
He's saying we. Onward. What's the quest? I'm in.
I have introduced myself, and then I just got so darned excited my mouth ran right away with me, and I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself. Not that you need to, of course. I know who you are, but go ahead.
You must be really... You must think I'm so special. Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the... well...
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path. Alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
I'm not that special.
Houseologist, the leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
I guess. Yeah, I am, but I didn't build it or anything. There's no way houseologist is a thing.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Nope, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
Did I say the wrong thing?
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
And what does that feel like? Oh crap, are you gonna be sick?
It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you, I may have already said too much. Ha! I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff and Maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow, but no promises. Okay. See ya.
Oops. I might say the wrong thing. I thought Sue was really cool. Alright. Okay. I forget what I was doing. I may or may not have left and now I'm back. Wait, was that open before? I got my voice. I've been really busy. I had to leave, and this is, I think it's been like a couple of days now, maybe. God, the summertime, when just everything that's been going on has just been keeping me horribly busy. What's this open?
Oh, lover, you rub me the right way.
Oh gosh, I forgot.
Oh, lover, you rub me the right way.
Who should I talk to now? I talked to the boxes for the first time. I'll say more. I'm not ready for you yet. Hoover hates me.
House Obi!
Alright, so I've made something decisive. Let's choose someone. Let's have her and her. Oh yeah, Stella. It's Dolly, Keefan. Okay. Yeah, I keep seeing people really liking Dorian. Apparently, you can become more than just friends with him. Let me try this one.
You've made some good friends inside here. I respect the hustle.
Oh, hey, thank you.
In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred.
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy today. His eyes dart briefly from side to side, as though ensuring you're alone.
Welcome to the lavatory. Let's keep things private here. Very, hush-hush.
Dorian, are you embarrassed? Understood.
Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space in the house. We seem to have attracted our loudest members.
Actually, I'm certainly not interested. Who is here?
We have a rapping loo, a singing shower, and a sink screaming about his very existence. The neighbours have even filed noise complaints. But not even about those three. It's about the bloody smoke alarm.
The smoke alarm? Okay, about the loo, the shower, the sink. I've heard enough.
Jean-Loup Pissoir, or better known by his stage name, Little Crapper, is a highly talented, though repulsive, member of this little tribe. I don't like music very much. What can I do for you? Johnny Splash thinks he's a singer. He's a shower. What can I do for you? He's a sink, right? Thinks he isn't, though. I'm a door. Always have been. My mental faculties are perfect. What can I do for you? You're lucky you can leave.
I'm sorry. I feel bad. Okay, then. I have two more. So it's back to that Dorian, and then the Dorian up there. Yeah, smoke. That is a smoke detector. Let's talk to Maggie again. Even though I haven't. Who the hell is Stepford? I haven't found him yet. Who is? Who else? I really want to Skylar. I feel like she's gonna be hard to do though.
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
I'm just a humble gamer. Thank you for editing me properly.
If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
Oh, extra? Nah, I'm good. Being surprised? Yeah, where are they? Sir, right now.
The first one, Mikey, it's really easy to
yeah.
find. He's the neat little treasure chest right next to your bed.
Yeah, I've met him.
Awesome. Then my advice was really unhelpful. As for the second one, Lucinda Lavish.
Lucinda Lavish. Have I met her?
Well then, let's get to the
Oh.
menus, because I can't help you anymore.
Right, the one lady who
Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for Menu Lady. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about feature utilities. Let's chat about you. I'm all done here.
Right this way.
So she wants to talk about herself in a way.
What's on your mind?
How specs work.
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs? Wait, is that the question is asked?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in 1 attribute. Think of it as you growing in experience dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions? They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check.
Well that's good to know. I was really worried about, shoot, what was his name again? The, fireplace. Dante. He had a lot of those.
Any other specs questions?
Our specs.
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page.
Oh, so I've just been getting a lot of the same ones.
The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Collectibles? Collectibles are the fun. What are you curious about?
Alright, okay, I got that. Did I ask all these? I'm trying to romance her. I think I have to ask her questions.
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the Datadex sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions? A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33.
Holy shit.
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
Who the hell has 33 of them?
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
Alright, I'll focus on deal. I love collecting things.
I won't stop you. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Can I bet any way someone lock me out of finding another? When should I leave the house? Is there anything wrong with getting hate endings? I'm good on strategy.
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Also, be sure to fuck it up.
Well, it'll be if you refuse to go on a certain subterranean quest. That's all I'll say. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Huh, okay.
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house in your opinion? How do I get the best endings?
Well, I would recommend getting to know all the dateable objects. That will really help. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Is there a time period?
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously. Even though it makes me happy, there's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing? Anything else you wanted to know about features?
What should I be doing?
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me.
Chat.
Relation. My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to ask me about myself. Not in this. I prefer not to be that obvious about. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind?
Okay, I was just here.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Wait, was
right
it just...
this way.
There's some
Gotcha.
features.
Let's get cracking.
Oh, right.
Let's leave this next. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me.
I don't know how to get her to like me.
Oh my, what do you want to know about my lore?
Okay.
Vibrations. I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
I have.
Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
You're losing my interest. Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What's good?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelengths form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think that makes perfect sense. It's a lot to take in. Honestly, need a little work. That's ridiculous.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Okay.
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's, not doing great.
Why would glasses have a suspension enough for cars? I'm sorry to hear that.
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
How can I help? This is pretty silly. I'm okay to my fair basic things.
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem. Well, only because what you said makes sense.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Oh, okay. One more person. I wonder who I should talk to next. Not the most interested in the toilet and whatnot. I could talk to them just to like get them out of the way. Oh wait, I was gonna go to rumors. Next thing for holding objects aloft in the floor itself. Dot said that heard you're able to tell her about how to help others in order to ignore the silence inside her. That's the floor, I think. Breathing in. Bitching a client. Right, I need to find that. I think I haven't figured out how to do that yet. During that there, I feel noise complaints about your smoke alarm. Need to take a breather, but can't sleep. Check your special implantments in the drawer next to your bed. Funia said that Bobby wants to be anywhere but here, meant to the vacuum cleaner as a close friend, but I've been on the run for a long time. Let's see around Hoover. God, that is a lot. It looks up at them. Man. Funia said that Celia stepped in on a matter of temperature control between Harry and Hector. The ceiling came by to the support group. Everyone looks up to the Metronly mayor. Sending very good speaking from this plucky player's eyes geese. So those are telling you where some people are. I wonder how I talk to the ceiling. I'm gonna talk to the toilet. Just get out of the way. I don't see the smoke detectors out there.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
So you're the toilet, huh? What's that like? I gotta pee. Open up.
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming are both about flow. You block these pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Bissois, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, speaking more words than an ancient scroll.
Oh shit, son, that was dope.
Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The TP EP. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does.
Oh god.
You come to hear his beats, huh? Or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat, huh?
No, just want to get to know you better.
To know me? To know me? This human thinks that they own me. There's always one thing on my mind and always one thing only. I'm a rapper, the best you've seen, a shining dream in porcelain. He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a potty mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth.
Consider me appealed to. That's nice. I didn't hear anything you said. There's so much going on here.
Man, you ain't the youth. Get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image. If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face.
I'm not a poser. You calling me old?
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
You want me to rap? Oh, I'll wrap you up. Put you away.
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
Excuse me, I mean, I might get a permit to say, but I'll try.
Crap. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
I don't think people interpret that the way that you want them to. I'm just here because I'm a crap at dating.
Jean-Luc makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh? He is like Voltaire, French, and smarter than you. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
How am I gonna learn how to rap?
Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you.
Is there any other way? But all I ever wanted is a pacing.
Enough! Lil Crapper can sense you are unable to hold back your passion for crap any longer. So, what do you think? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
I cannot sing. I don't think I can, but sure, let's try.
You are wrong!
Oh, shit.
Jean-Luc knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees this, but enthusiasm alone, she is not enough. The rapper, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system. Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know the bit. You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Luc. let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2 gallon stallion? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to L'Île Crapel when you are ready.
Oh gosh. I got a message. Oh, that's good.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry! There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance. It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Yeah, isn't that what I've been doing? Yeah, I've been doing that now, it's hot.
No, you're not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
Oh.
Frankly, we don't know if it's awesome. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Does that mean I could... I'm not that concerned, I'm not...
Well, you should be. Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? It's not me, that's for sure. Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure. I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Dude, you're really bad timing. Like, come talk to me when you don't have anything happening. Okay. That'd be interesting. I wonder if you can choose... You can only choose, like, one person, or if you're able to bring, like, anyone. To life. Oops. Okay. So Skylar, I think I kind of figured out how to do with her. Oh yeah, Dorian. I want to start, like... okay, so there's... I wonder if these Dorians are going to be the same as, like, the other bathroom one. But there's the closet one.
Oh, you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
Okay, I'll have to check out. That's okay. I like being naked.
I have very little of interest to speak of otherwise.
Oh. Okay. Well, good for you. Still have not figured out who Stepford is. Is Stepford the floor? I don't see any spots where... What's that noise? Okay. I think I'm overthinking this. Kristoff. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like Mandela, Captain. Oh yeah, I think I saw somewhere, I think they updated Mac. Yeah.
The source code of my happiness. The
Wait.
algorithm of my heart.
No. Is it?
Seeing you makes my CPU buzz with excitement.
Shoot, I don't remember the old style. I heard somewhere that they changed her hit that their wheelchair, but I honestly can't remember what the other design was.
You know, I could really use some sweet, sweet double clicking if you catch my clever sensual inference. Come boot up my system anytime, baby. I do believe your love makes me jump for joy.
Okay, so I used up two already. Yeah, I could have sworn that there. Damn it, I have to look at the other design. I totally forget. I might go talk to Mikey actually. Oh, oh.
Be there in a moment.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh! Oh my goodness gracious! It's the human! Whoa!
Floor naked.
Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia.
Mayor Celia?
Oh, you don't know. I completely understand. You must be such a busy bee running around and taking care of all of us here in the house. Who would have time to remember every little detail?
Is her, her jacket, I suppose that's what the correct name, or no. I don't know the correct term. It's like a rug. That's really cool. Oh, it's the same rug over there.
Mayor Celia runs things around here. Keeps an eye on all the citizens. Makes sure the wheels are greased so nothing squeaks. You know, that sort of thing. I help her out when I can. But if we're being honest, she does most of the heavy lifting around here. Keeps a roof over everyone's heads. Literally. She's the ceiling. I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like.
You sound like a great PA. If it helps you look good to your boss, I'd be glad to. I like to see her now, actually.
Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger.
Would you care for some tea while you wait? Perfect timing. Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it?
Plain, milk and sugar, with a shot of whiskey.
Oh, that's my favorite too. I think I'll pour myself a cup while I'm at it.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away. Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
Sure, don't worry about my tea.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
There she is, the mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
So, in summary? I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Hello, Mateo. What can I do for you today?
That's... That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember. Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come. Sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa!
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association.
That was a lot.
Here's my card. But really all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today?
Nothing specific. I'm just going around talking to everyone. Try to get the lay of the land. And I wanted to meet the mayor. Sure, why not?
Well then. Hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers.
No, I'm kind of an introvert, to be honest.
That hardly precludes you from getting things done. It just means that you do them quietly.
I guess.
You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I might ask you a favor. It's about my assistant, Florence.
I like Florence. She seems sweet. She spilled my tea.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing. But that means she lets people walk all over her. Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her.
I guess that's because she's a floor.
I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her. I'd like to formally ask for your help. I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me. However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
I'll look into it right now.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.
Okay. Two more. Mikey, I want to talk to him.
Mikey is once again occupied with his phone. He doesn't seem very happy with whoever is on the other end.
I told you, Stacy, I can't come home tonight. They have me staying late. You'll have to arrange for someone. Yes, we use the shared calendar, remember? I told you to write down the password. Come on, Stace, we can't...
Mikey removes the phone from his ear, looking down at it with a blank expression. It appears the other caller hung up. When he sees you standing there, he immediately begins pressing buttons on his phone, laughing nervously.
Whoops! Sorry, I had to fiddle with some buttons and knobs before your gotcha was ready. What would you like to do?
Oh, was that your wife? Hold on, explain this.
Yeah, ex-wife. Stacy.
Does that mean that you're looking for love? You couldn't keep a wife? Kind of with that? I can't say that.
Maybe. But first, I have to make sure that my kids are taken care of. The way the settlement happened is we share them 50-50. But with work keeping me overtime, it's been hard.
Stacy, she's a stapler.
Star.
Sounds good. Sounds gaseous?
I thought so at first. She blew me away with her brightness. She's just distant in more ways than one. I'm sorry to let my personal matters get in the way of our own relationship here. Let's pull it, baby!
Well, I think you have more dimensions than you give yourself credit for. Just try to keep your phone used to a minimum. I love the way you say that, Mikey.
I'm just a simple guy. I make people happy with some delayed variable rewards and give them something to aspire towards. But, thanks. You still want to play?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Yippee! What would you like to do? I'll take those, bro. Fool me! 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of stardom!
Nice.
Damn straight it is. You already have them, so your specs points don't raise just yet. I'm sure that extra 1 specs point has come in handy, though. Keep working at it. Once you have 100, you can fuse them into one legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. Good luck. What would you like to do? I'll take those. Fool me! 1, 2, 3. You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it. You already have them. I'm sure that extra. Keep working at it. Once you have. Good luck. What would you like to do?
Let's go again.
I'll take this. Would you like to exchange money for brundles?
I don't want to do that right now.
Your remaining brundles have been returned. See you when you have more money.
Okay, I think that was my last. Oh, I have another one. I texted Dorian already. I could. Have I talked to Skylar this morning? I don't think I have.
Yo, how's it going? Yes. Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works.
No, sir.
Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, what do you want to know about my lore?
That's the name for that.
When a dateable object falls in love with you, it might speak to you in terms of what a human might think of as sex. It's not. It's more that your two consciousnesses are intertwining in the vibrational ether caused by the focus. Basically, you're not having sex with your furniture.
What if I want to have sex?
You can do that on your own time. I don't need to see. What did you think about that? All right. Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Skylar shows you her dateviators, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief. Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
You believed in her again, so she feels even stronger. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me.
Okay. So I'm slowly working my way up with her.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Oh, right. Oh.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Val 9000? You're the robot that...
Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, okay, Val, can you please help? Maybe that was a butt dial.
It very much sounded like you did. It very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Okay, thanks. Whatever, but can I date you?
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Okay. Alright, I think I might end this one here. I think I was gonna add this onto the other bit that I already played, and I think there's already like an hour worth of there, so I'm gonna end this here. It was fun kind of getting back into this. I might do something else to post. I'm not behind, but I don't really have a lot more planned. This is gonna be for this next Friday. Things have just been a little busy, but I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I absolutely adore it, and I'll definitely be back with more. If you guys have a good day and night, and oh, there you go, my character is working. Alright, bye.